What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video, and here we are. I actually did say I wasn't gonna try Yamanin Zephyr, I think. After training, or after like the first like 2 or 3 videos, that was started training for the League of Heroes. But then I decided, I was like, you know what? Let me give her a shot. Even though I know I'll probably lack in the short distance skill department, I guess I just wanted to give it a shot just to see if it'll be possible. On top of that, I haven't trained her in a while, so I was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. So here we are, Yamanin Zephyr, with the one of the parents being actually the Current that we trained yesterday, and then the same Taiki shuttle, as you guys can see here from Current's parents. She's right there as well. So that's pretty much the parents. As for the setup, the same thing as Current's setup as well, where the 2 speed cards is Kita, Dormente, Simply Rudolph, Wise card being borrowed or into Yo-Yo Friend card, Nishino Flower Power card, and also the Haru Ura Guts card. Although I've been thinking whether or not if I should just use my Orferv at this point, but it is what it is. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Because she's just, my Orferv card has just been at 1 star this whole time. 1 LB. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just 1 LB, so it is what it is. It is what it is, but that is pretty much the setup. Same thing as yesterday with Current, and it's pretty much the same thing as well when I use Sakura Bakushino. So, that being said, do I still need probably one more time? But with that being said, before we jump into the training and into the comments, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Request for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join a circle, and then after that, head over to the comment section or to the circle request channel in the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. Well, that being said, that's going to be pretty much it on that. Sorry. no, I had to just finish it before that. I don't know why I felt like I don't know why I felt like I guess burping, but it was just a silent one. It was just a silent one. And yes, today's one of those days where my nose is a little bit more stuffier than the other days, but it's all right. It's just been a normal thing for me for who knows how long. But let me get the comments loaded. Where's the comments? Anything held for review? Nope. I don't know Yamanin's schedule. That's gonna be interesting. Just give me a sec. I think I might. I think she can do medium distance, right? If she can do medium distance, then I think I might. Let her do the tiara, because I don't know her schedule to be exact. In the triple tiara. So yeah, we'll see what happens then. I don't think she'll get like the short distance exception, right? Anyways, I think I have all the comments loaded up. All right, I do. And the first comment is going to be from Nova. I think I should just rest here. And the first one says, well, this GFF sucks, but I got a UD8 Nishino Flower. I still think Bakushin is the easiest to train, but I'd rather train Flower to see if I can get some good parents. I never thought I'd hear you say this to get some good parents. Let's see, even though you don't like GFF, you're still getting, it's like I said yesterday, or maybe the other video, that even though you may not like the Great Food Festival scenario, you're still getting better results than myself, and probably better than most of the others. So it is what it is. Let's see, should I? Next comment says Lopera is also meta. That's why this is going to be insane. Well, I wouldn't even know what to do then. Because I did want to pull for Lopera. Although I don't even know who the next two characters are going to be. So I kind of have to decide, because since I did get Regulus the last time, losing the 50-50, I got to choose, do I keep going for Lopera? Or do I hold off and pull for the others? You know? So I don't even know if I'll have enough to even pull for the others at this point. But we'll see. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, random people from Discord don't know me at all. I might swipe, but I do have a budget that doesn't go into whale territory. I think the closest I got was $600 before I continue. I don't remember what this is. Oh, I think this is just her. $600 on a single Arknight's character back in 2021. Eesh. Besides that, I don't think I can get to whale territory at all. $600 for a single character? That's crazy. I don't know. I think the fact that you consistently spend, for example, let's say like, or swipe for like Girls Frontline 2, I guess, since you said you've been getting the packs pretty consistently. I don't know, does that put you in whale territory just for the fact that you consistently spend? Or does that still keep you as a dolphin? For me, the way I see it is, if you've been consistently spending on a game, you're kind of getting into the whale territory. At least that's how I see it. So when I see it, when I think of a dolphin spender, it would be more like, I should probably, I would think like here and there, but also not a big amount. So kind of like maybe you could say like the pass in Zenless, which is like $10, I think. $10 every patch. So that's like 2 months, I think. Almost 2 months, somewhere around there. At least that's how I see it. But it could be different for everyone. That's why I'm just curious. I still think it's funny because if it's people from the Discord, I don't know if it's from other servers or my server. But since every time I do check, it's just a long or just pop in. It's just a lot of things are there. I should probably. Yeah, I do wanna. Yeah, we'll just. Sure. Every time I pop in, there's just a lot of things, so I'm not sure if it's from which Discord server. If it's outside of my server or it's within the server. I just think it's funny to think you're a whale for wanting to pull for a character to help support another character. Then again, $600 for a single character back in 2021. A few years ago, that's crazy. Couldn't it be me for a single character? I'm just farming all the XP and weapon XP to level 60 the next character when they come out. As for weapon attachments, I think I'll use my extra stamina to farm for those. Yeah, right now I'm not really trying to get all the attachments yet. I'm just using like I guess you could say like the daily missions when I think it's usually there to go for like the targeted, I forget what it was exactly called, but you know, when they have the attachments as the daily mission, which I think it's there all the time. I usually just go for like specific ones now. But I've been mainly just concentrating on getting weapon XP because they're kind of behind. Plus the fact that I had to level up Suomi's weapon because I didn't get it the first time she was released. It's crazy to think that she got a rerun already though, at least for me. I was not expecting her to get a rerun that quick. Because the game's only been out for, what? 3 months? Or around there, 3 months? Or like 2 to 3 months, I don't know how long to be exact, but it doesn't feel that long. As well, wasn't it Suomi and Ulrid? Then we got Macchiato, then Dion, and then now we just have her rerun. So I don't know, just caught me off guard. But yeah, I had to level up her weapon, which is still not to my level, which is 59 now. I think I leveled up last night. But once I reach 60, I'll be able to, I guess, start I'll be able to start getting everyone, at least every one of the elite 5-star S rank I don't know, I don't remember what to call them, characters, basically the gold characters, to level 60 with their weapons being at level 60 as well. And then I'll go from there and see who I should build after. But right now I'm just chilling again. Although I probably should be playing the little mini game they have from the event. Just to, get the missions out of the way. Probably at least do at least one or two or something. Let us schedule the juvenile fillies, because I don't think we have anything scheduled besides just because we have a goal here. I don't recall saying that, but yeah, swiping to get on even ground with Shushu's luck helped me. I recall it, but but there are a lot of things that you don't remember at the same time. I'm not saying that I don't either, because sometimes I don't remember at all. But that is one thing I do remember you saying, like a while ago. I don't remember which, but it was either for like around the time of, I don't know if it was around the time when Camellia was released. I think. Which was, I don't know when that was. When was Camellia released? Will I be able to figure out here? All right, let us do the juvenile fillies. Let me see if I could figure out here. That was in 1.4, which I don't remember the date of 1.4. Yeah, I think it was around Camellia. Excuse me. Or was it because it's endless? I'm not even sure when. It was definitely because we were talking about, it was because you mentioned about like trying to figure out another game besides Uma where we can compete in without you swiping. There really isn't any other game. And I think that's when you mentioned it. I just don't remember exactly when. I just know it's a while back. I just want a dedicated team for Chun-Li. That's all I really want. I get kind of mad that her sub DPS status makes her unwanted in those meta slaves. I just want to use her as the favorite character, even if she is the mediocre. Really? I don't think she's mediocre. I don't think anyone thinks she's mediocre, because she does a stupid amount of damage, even for like not even having dupes in her. Yeah, I wouldn't think she's mediocre if she's pretty high up in there. She's kind of like a hybrid where she's like she can still have the role of main DPS, but she can also support at the same time. Like she's still fairly good. I wouldn't say she's mediocre at all. There's way more mediocre, crappier characters out there. Chun-Li's definitely not one of them. I feel like you downplay a lot of your favorite characters, although Chun-Li is one of my favorite characters as well. I feel like you downplay them a lot. But that is a, oh, I did speed, okay. What was I gonna check? I was gonna check something, but no. Chun-Li's kind of like a hybrid. Like, she does support, but she also does like DPS damage, like stupid amount of damage. Plus, it also depends how you play, how you set up your teams and all that. Because it seems like Wuwa doesn't like to release a lot of supports / healers, mainly just filling up our teams with 2 DPS along with either Varina or Shorekeeper from what it looks like. So pretty much, like, for me, when I use Chun-Li, it's basically just in with Carlota as a quick swap team. So yeah, well, obviously with Shorekeeper. But then it gets a little bit different when, you know, tower adversity is involved. It's a little bit more different. Plus, I have seen videos where people do showcase Chun-Li along with different teams, so I don't really think I wouldn't think that she's mediocre. I think you may be just possibly downplaying her a little bit. But it's kind of like using Vivlos and Uma. When I do bring Vivlos, at least I can say that I'm bringing her because I want to see her succeed, and it worked. My first group ACM wins was with Vivlos. That is true. That is true. But it's funny how you say that you want to see her succeed, but then when you talk about Chun-Li, you say just straight up call her mediocre, which is like, Oh, Zenless is where I'll only skip for Trigger. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to skip for Trigger as well. So that's about it. I got to get Evelyn and her weapon. Yesterday, I did go over... I think I pretty much have a drive this set for her. Although the two-piece set doesn't have either crit rate or crit damage on it. So they're missing 1 crit each, which is kind of a bummer, but I need to see what her overall stats are after pulling her. To see if I'm satisfied with her stats, because definitely, like with my Miyabi, I think there is 1 or 2 pieces I could improve for sure. Like my 5th drive disc with the ice damage boost, it could have crit rate, but it doesn't have crit rate. Or was it the other way around? I think it could have crit rate. I think there are a few other, like 1 or 2 other pieces where I don't think the substats went to one or both of them. I could do that as well. So yeah, I just want to see if I just want to see. I just realized, did I schedule any races? Oh, I couldn't even do the triple tiara because of this. Okay, then we'll schedule the NHK. Oh, we're doing triple races. Okay, we won't schedule the NHK, but we'll schedule the Yasuda Kinen. I believe that's the Yasuda Kinen. But yeah, I gotta make sure that my build's okay for Evelyn before doing any improvements to the drive disc. Obviously, we'll go for her weapon as well. And then moving on with the comments, I gotta get Anby and her weapon. That's a must for me. Definitely a must for me. And then, man, this is gonna hurt me in my 30k poly rocks. that basically, it all depends on how well your pulls go. That's how I see it. Same for myself, at least. Same for myself. I'm not leaving myself out there. Which is why trigger is going to be the banner I kind of just, let's say no and just recuperate myself. Which is why I'm considering not pulling for Brent. Because I feel like, was it 2.2? Right? I feel like 2.2 will probably have Zani, maybe. So I kind of just don't want to, I don't know, Zani or someone else. And I'll probably most likely want to pull over Brent. So, but you're not wrong. I mean, I do want to get Brent for the whole Chun-Li reason as well, but we'll see. I guess you can say it depends how well Phoebe's pulls go, but most of the time I don't end up getting the weapon. Carlota was an exception. Carlota's an exception. I guess Rochia as well, right? Did I get Rochia's weapon? I think I did. So yeah, basically I started off 2.0 pretty well, I'd say. Getting both the character and the weapons. So hopefully I can carry that on with Phoebe. And then it can help me decide whether or not I do want to pull for Brent. I don't know if I'll be posting I think Zenless is first. I don't know if I'll be posting the video for Zenless right away, depending on the time it actually updates and gives the banner. But also, I know for sure Zenless, I mean Wuwa should be tomorrow because they will update at nighttime. I don't know. I guess depending on how things are for me, IRL, if I'm busy or not at that time. But that's always been a toss-up because usually most of the time I am doing something, which is why it's been kind of a struggle with Pretty Derby to get the extra runs I want. Moving on, I gotta get Phoebe to perform as well as Jin C. So yeah, swiping time. You know, the fact that I hear you say that you're gonna swipe so often, whether if it's for Wuwa Zenless or you getting your packs in Girls Frontline or all these other games, you don't sound like a dolphin. You technically don't sound like a dolphin with the amount of games you swipe for. Which is why I question if you're really a dolphin or a whale just with multiple games accumulated to give you that status. Or that's, I don't know, that's how I see it. Because like, here you swipe for all these games, but are you really a dolphin if you think of all the games you swipe for? So yeah, that's the thing I'm wondering about. $82. Nah, Shushi, we're gonna keep the condiment talk going. That's the only inside joke we have around here. I don't mind the condiment talk, it just surprises me how it's like I said, how Eugen was more self-conscious about that rather than, you know, what he said in the other comment or the last comment he did. That's what I was trying to say. Rats, maybe I shouldn't have brought up my New Year's polls. She was gonna remember that for another year. You're still the lucky mustard Numa, man. You literally had the New Year's polls show you that. Plus, no one really did top you off for the whole year last year, so you're pretty much holding on to your title. So it's kind of like, is it really a competition? See who has the better luck in Uma? Since you've pretty much held that down for over a year now. And not just against me, like pretty much a good majority of the people here, if not everyone. And I think that is pretty much it from Nova. Let me refresh just in case. But yeah, that is pretty much it from Nova. So thank you for all the comments, Nova. Appreciate it as always. Next comment is gonna be from Rick. Hold on. Yeah, I guess we can get that out of the way now. So the comment from Rick says, yesterday on the junk box, I think you mean jukebox. Jukebox, I heard a song I didn't know from Uma, so I checked some of the songs I didn't listen to, and it reminds me every time that this game has really good music. Aside from running, it also has some focus on music and idols. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I heard the songs from TM Opera, Aguri Cap to Mama Cross, and Nice Nature, and liked their songs. It's been a while since I checked the songs, so I don't remember the song names. Actually, I think every time someone asks me about the songs, when it comes to the Uma songs, I usually have to go back and check which was the ones I like. But I don't know if there have been some that have been added recently, so I don't really know how they sound. I don't remember when was the last time I checked it out. I wonder if I have the MAL Championship scheduled. Is that what the CS is here? I hope so. I should probably double check right now. And what is the fan count? What was that? What was that? What'd that mean? Oh, I guess I can't race is what you're saying, huh? Because you won't even let me check my schedule. Well, then I'll do my wise training then. But thank you, Rick, for the comment. Appreciate it as always. And the last couple comments are going to be from Tanoki. With that. Well, is she going to let me check my schedule? Because she does. Okay, we do have the MAL Championship race scheduled. Okay, we're good there. Five. I don't think I even did the date yet. Any of the dates yet. Which has happened before. When I used to, back when the food festival was the main scenario. So I should probably check that out. But the first comment from Tanoki said, the fact you think my speed card is still in love makes me immensely proud. If it's not, I just thought you had her along with your jungle pocket. My builds are held together by speed jungle pocket and reuse masking tape at this point. I thought you had gotten still in love. I don't know why, but I thought you did. This whole time I thought you had it. I'll be honest. To go along with your jungle pocket. So I was correct about assuming your jungle pocket. I'm just saying, that's what I thought. Ooh, we did not. Or I did not use the date at all. I don't know. I think that's okay, I guess. I'll just be using it more often. But that's my bad. I thought you had still in love this whole time. That is my bad. I mean, technically, my reuse masking tape is like... We're talking about my cards is like Kita, because it's not the best option out there, but, you know, it's a fairly usable. Next one says, yeah, no need to get involved, Shushu. We just smack talking, as per usual. It does happen. I figured I didn't know I didn't need to get involved or become a part of it, because it just seemed like typical smack talking. Plus, I didn't really see a whole point of picking who's right and who's wrong, because both of you were technically right at the same time. At least that's how it felt. Wait, Shushu, isn't your speed card your best cards at the moment? Is it? Is it? I'm not so sure. If you have a crystal shard by now, I do have one. I actually do have one. I just actually exchanged it. Definitely one LB still in love. Still in love, Dura should be locked into your build unless building Dura. No, my Dormente has been max limit broken for the longest. For like a year now. That's for sure. I did do that, but I wasn't sure if I should have done it for Still in Love, but I guess it does make sense since I have been using Kita this whole time. So I guess maybe tomorrow, in tomorrow's video, you'll see me use Still in Love, I guess, since it is paired up with Duramente. Well, thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. I thought you would be curious on why I haven't used Still in Love yet. I think I should do stamina here just to give me that stamina boost, I guess. If we want to call it a boost. I wonder what her other scheduled races are. Kind of worrying me. We have... She is max. Should be. Should I do one more extra race? I think I'm okay, to be honest. If anything, I'll do the... If anything, I could do this one, the Takamatsu no Miya Kinen. Yeah, I think I'll do it. Then power or guts? I think her growth rate is guts. Let me check. It's guts, so Yeah, I think I'll focus on power. Oh no, we could use guts actually. But continue on with Tanoki's comments. If I recall, low LB Shakur. Yes, just one LB. Max limit broken Stamina Creek. Yes. But it is, we are doing Great Food Festival right now, moving on into the new scenario. So I don't think, if we are sticking to short mile distance, I don't think the stamina cards would matter. But if we're just going off that, then sure. 2 LB Power Nishino. Yes, that is correct. 1 LB Guts Orf, which I haven't been using. I'll do speed here. And then MLB Int Ramadan Taishin. Yes, that is correct. And then correct me if I'm wrong. 1 LB Still in Love has to be the priority here. Amen. I'm not the one who looks into the priority of of support cards here. So if you're telling me that's a priority, I'm not going to argue. I am not going to argue with you. And then you mentioned playing Uma less. Is Uma slipping in the gacha priority rankings for you, or are you just busier? It's just a busier. Like I said, since after October, I just been pretty much busier. IRL. That, and also can't forget that I do play like 15 plus other gachas outside of Uma. So doing all the other events, stories, and all that for other games. And even with that, I'm still behind in Heaven Burns Red. So yeah, I'm just pretty much busier. Even though I do say I do multitask for when I do play Uma, it's just some of these games just require me to be more focused, because I do like reading the story or listening to the story if it's like Hoyo games and all that. So yeah, it's just definitely, I just been busier, and the multitasking hasn't really been an option here and there. That, or since I do play Uma on my tablet, with other games being on my tablet, sometimes those games take priority just for the simple fact that I know I can just go back to Uma while the others are like time-based because of the events. So there's that. Like, even though I did drop a game in Atelier because their EOS is coming up next month, I don't really see it's still, still juggling around other games along with IRL stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I would still put Uma over like a few of them, a couple of them, or most of the other half. I think it's just I wouldn't say Uma requires my full attention, which is why I do multitask while playing Uma most of the time. It's just that me trying to farm in other games or do stuff in the other games is mostly taken by the tablet. So that's why I pretty much don't train, because the tablet's being used by a different game. Which is why I wouldn't mind if DMM was better to use, but it really isn't an option for me. Because I will spend most of the time just loading the game, or not really loading the game, but more like it'll keep disconnecting throughout the training. Even until now. Even until now. So yeah. That's pretty much it. And with that being said, that is pretty much it for all the comments. So thank you, Tanoki, Rick, and Nova for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. And with that being said, I guess we are pretty much getting closer to the end. So I guess we'll just see how the rest of this training goes. A lot of the stats are kind of like, I didn't realize I didn't cook enough. I did not realize I didn't cook enough. Really? Interesting. I didn't know. I didn't know. Let's try and I was off by like two cookings. 2 meals. That's interesting. Oh well. It is what it is. I think I was thinking about cooking for like a few of those turns, but I was kind of holding back. I don't even know why. Usually I don't, but here we are. It seems like I did. Well, that's probably going to affect how the finals go, so it's kind of unfortunate because the stats aren't... I guess the stats could technically be... I don't know how I feel about the stats just yet. Because yesterday I was pretty happy about the stats I got, but it didn't turn out to be better than the first current that I trained. So I don't know. We'll just see what happens here. All right. I might do another training. I'll find time to do Yamanin Zephyr after this, again, throughout the day, only because I do feel bad that I messed that up. Although I feel like regardless of the result, it might still be my best training for Yamanin Zephyr. I don't remember the last time I trained her, that's why. It could have been a long time ago already. I should probably raise this because I think I'm gonna need more. Kind of just thinking about like the past like 2 weeks of training so far. So we didn't get an S in short distance, so I think it's okay that I did kind of screw up with the whole cooking thing, cooking goal. I think. I think. I'd say I would have rested here, but yeah, let's give me more stamina. Seems still kind of low for my liking. Maybe I didn't have to do the extra races. Maybe at least one of them. But I don't think I had to do like the extra Yasuda Kinen because I did realize that we had that scheduled already. Scheduled as it was part of her own schedule already. I don't wanna. Because I feel like I won't get enough. It'll probably be the last time I do that. I'm worried about the speed, the carrots. I think I could do power though, because it doesn't take it. Although I still have like 2 dates left. No, I have 1 date. Okay. Hopefully, that's my fault also for not remembering about the date option for like the first, so like later, the final year, I think, or the 3rd year, I mean. I'll just do this. They do have 1 more turn after this, so it's be fine. I went to Wise. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about Wise for sure now. Which I don't think I would have anyway. I wonder if it's going to cost 100 or 80. It might cost 100. It might. Or it might not even be an option. Not sure. Okay, we do have it. So yeah, is it going to cost 100 or is it going to cost 80? No, it's 250. So hopefully we can get power. It would cost 100. That's gonna suck. But I don't think I'll be able to do the extra races then, or for the races, but I might be able. Might be able to if it's, you know, not this one, not this dish. At 280, that's basically. No, we don't want to do that. We can do the power one. That's what I get. That's what I get for not paying attention. But it's all right. It's okay. Sure. Honestly, speed isn't as high as I wanted it to compared to like yesterday with Kern. Hold on, how many do I have now? Although her stats look like it's decent, the speed is not high enough. Speed is not high enough for sure to make me be like, okay, it's gonna be good. think we could do guts. Yeah, we can do guts for this one. I guess this is also a good like test training also, just to see how the stats would be, I guess. At least that's how I see it. Not the stats, the skills. Excuse me. And we should be good for that. Actually, it seems like I was able to at least use it for one of the other races, at least. Based on how much I have left. Maybe I was a little too cautious, maybe. Oh no, that's not, we don't even have enough. Don't even have enough. And there we go. I'm pretty sure power made it to 1200. Yeah. Sadly, speed is not going to be high enough. Sadly. Okay, I'm really going to have to see if we will have at least a decent amount of stats for me to be okay having her as an option. But it, at the same time, a lot of her skills are expensive. Okay, this is where I double check. I guess it doesn't matter right now because I don't necessarily have, I don't think it was a lot of stats anyway. Don't have any S aptitudes, plus the speed isn't good enough, so I don't have to worry about it too much. There's two options here. I don't know the two options. If you're third or worse during the second half of the race, your speed will increase. That's not even, that's not bad. I think I'll pick that one. I think I'll pick that one. That sounds like the better one to me, at least. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Well, honestly, it's a great food festival. I mean, am I surprised to get back to the UFs? Not really. Not really. But honestly, this is still, I don't think so. Really? I mean, with the lack of skills, sure, I can understand why it's a little bit lower than I thought it would be. The stats aren't even that terrible. It's just I was kind of surprising to see it be a UF still. But we ended off with 1522 speed, 608 stamina, 1213 power, 1274 guts, and 1252 on wise, and no S aptitudes. So like I said, this is kind of like a test run. I'll probably do another run myself to see if it'll be worth training Yamanin Zephyr. Obviously with this doesn't really give me a good first impression, but I'll give it another like try or two. But yeah, even with that, it's been that long since I've trained Yamanin Zephyr, so I still wouldn't be too happy with getting a UF. If it was a UE at least, then sure. But honestly, I could possibly even train her at the Ren Mecha Uma Musume in the future. Well, not really, because since we're heading to a new scenario, so I guess depending on the new scenario. If it is short mile, then yeah, sure, because she does race mile distance. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the run. Obviously, it wasn't the best. I did mess up with the food making thing, and also speed wasn't that great. Obviously, it could be better, obviously. But if there's anything else you guys do want to talk about, let me know down in the comment section or ask me. As long as it's appropriate, I'll go over it. If you guys haven't joined the Discord server, there is a circle request channel in the server. The link is also down in the description down below. I don't know if I mentioned that already. For those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join, y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle, and then after that, head over to the comment section or to the circle request channel in the server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, and that is just because I want to make sure I add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.